Okay, so we've just wrapped up the web edit with Jena here pretty recently, and I wanted to take a chance to show everyone the results. One of the first things I'll point out here is that we've cleaned up some of the navigation here. Previously, the gallery titles were kind of landing right above this first image here. They looked a bit too similar to the gallery icons, and there wasn't a good way to differentiate them. So what we've landed on is a bit of a new design. The buttons now have this nice animation, and each icon kind of lights up according to which gallery you're currently viewing. I think that this really just polishes up the navigation and makes it super clean and elegant and easy to navigate. So once Jena and I had met and kind of discussed our goals for the edit, we decided we wanted to land on some really concise edits for these. Didn't want too broad of galleries, and just wanted to show all the best and strongest work for all the type of clients that she's working with. And I think you'll see here in the overview gallery, some of the images that were on the site are still here. And then there's also additional work that Jena actually was photographing while we were working on the edit. So, at some points we had some swaps and trading images in and out for others as they came in, landing on all the strongest work. Some of these images actually Jena wasn't even able to show on her site until the publications or the campaigns were out for these photos. And some of those, we had placeholders for them while we were working on the edit. But now, all of those stories have been published, all of the work is able to be shown, and I think that we've done a great job to kind of show a nice brief overview gallery of all the different types of work she's doing. These images are only here, they're not repeated anywhere else. That was something that we had kind of looked at previously before, is that some of the images were getting repeated in other places, or some of them look too similar. Now we're keeping just one image in one place, and I'll move through the galleries and show everybody, some of the process of editing and the steps that we took to achieve this. So for the fashion gallery, we included some of that new work as well as some stronger other work that Jena already had in her library. I think that the photographic identity is really shining through here in some of her fashion work. She's covered a broad range of brands and publications and culture magazines. And I think that she has a lot of different styles in her work as well that are really shining through in the images in this gallery and the others. And throughout this process, Jena and I were also communicating back and forth. It was a really great working relationship where I would put together, a round of edits, send them over to her. She would send back markups on the contact sheets that I was sharing of my thoughts on the image selection. Then I would put together some layouts of the sequencing and decide on some of the GIFs we wanted to pepper in these galleries. And I think all in all, it was a really streamlined and great process to just go through and find all of the work that is kind of speaking to her target audiences, and also just showing off her kind of photographic voice in all of the work. She's obviously covering a lot of really colorful and exciting subjects here, and her focus on that community and youth culture as well as sports and fitness and health is all really prevalent here in the fitness gallery here, the sport gallery. We also have the portraits gallery that we've tidied up and picked out some of the new work, some portraits here of celebrities as well as musical artists and other figures that she's photographed portraiture for. And I think that this is also another gallery that, we spent some time going back and forth on what should we show, what shouldn't we show, and landed on some really nice tight edits here to just communicate the different interests that Jena has when it comes to photographing people for, brands or music records and labels, artists, and so on. And then we've also added a dedicated product gallery here. And I think that this was something that I was pushing for originally because Jena did have a lot of this work peppered throughout her different galleries, but I was thinking that there was enough of it here, enough of this stuff that has a great quality and great impact that it deserved to be in its own gallery. And this is appealing to clients who might be specifically interested in product photography from Jena, rather than needing to kind of go through all the other galleries to find that work peppered in. I think keeping it all in one place and just showing all the kind of diversity and visual styles that she's capable of achieving here is going to really kind of like entice those types of clients to look at all this work as one and look at her editing capabilities. So I think that this was just a good decision overall to include this dedicated product gallery here. Throughout the process, I think the best thing that came out of this for Jena was, the understanding that this is an ongoing process. She's always going to have new work to be adding here. And what she really wanted to get out of the web edit was just a stronger foundation to build off of, some stronger bones to kind of add to as she continues shooting new work. And I think that that's evident in the fact that, throughout the edit, new work was coming in, and we were able to incorporate that and work that into our process. And Jena kind of understands that that process is just kind of continual. She'll continue shooting, and she's going to maintain the galleries with updated work and stronger work. And I think that both of us were really pleased with the outcome here. I think this really, it shows off her photographic capabilities, as well as her personality and all the colorful and diverse work that she puts out. And I think this is going to really appeal to those types of clients as well that she wants to get more of. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.